Hi? That's weird. Waking up like this isn't usually this odd. Lion tries to quickly stand up, but accidentally hits her head on the wall.
No.
My head! Ugh, where am I? Wait, this isn't my room. Never been here. What is this place? It looks almost historical. It's quite dark. Where's the light switch? No? Lion opens the door that leads to a room with light. Yeah, the lights are on in this room. Hello? What the? The words come from a mysterious man standing next to her. Lion jumps.
Scram!
You scared the fish sticks out! Fish stick? Who says that? He must have come up to me in the dark. What a weirdo. Who are you? The name's Ozul. Lion sizes up Ozul, looking him up and down. Now that I get a good look at him, he's actually my type. Wait, what? I mean, yeah, I know that there are, like, elements of romance in this game, but a little fast, man. But still, like, yeah, gonna agree. He is my type. Too bad. Had to meet this guy in such a creepy place. And you? My name is,
I know.
What is my name? What's the point of giving myself a name? I don't know. I don't know my own. Just read your own tag! Despite trying her hardest to comb her memory, Lion couldn't remember. Just as I guessed, you really have zero memories. Surprisingly, you still know your words.
I know.
I can't believe I forgot my own name. Do you, Lion. She whispers her name. It feels odd and unfamiliar. How do you know my name? How can I be sure it's my name? I'm not sure if I can trust Ozul. Sure, he knows my name, but that's pretty weird and kinda scary. Especially when I can't remember it myself. Ozul rolls his eyes. The question you should be asking is, what kind of freak psycho forgets their own name? You're calling me the freak psycho? He's not too far from the truth. Lion glares. The hell? He's so rude. Anyway, let me do the honors by explaining what this place is. Is it a castle? I would say it's more of a mansion rather than a castle. It's not that big. Oh. So, is this mansion in the middle of nowhere, like in many other, like, horror, like, pieces of media? I can't see anything clearly through these windows. Is it foggy around here?
Is that so?
My God, you are a blabbermouth. Ozul folds his arms and huffs, clearly annoyed by Lion talking. Also, I'm just going to raise the audio a bit because I realized, like, I don't think y'all can actually hear the voice acting. This place is not called the middle of nowhere. It's heaven? Hell? What?
I know.
Am I dead?
Oh.
You're in the world of dreams. Oh!
What?
It's a world of dreams? That makes no sense. I'm trapped in a world of dreams? This really doesn't sound good. It's almost as bad as World of Tanks. Exactly. Lion rubs her temples. Yeah, I am stuck. Yeah. In a mansion. Uh-huh. In a place called World of Dreams. Yeah, that sums it up. Okay. Lion runs to the nearest window and starts banging on the panes.
Scram!
Let me out! Lion. Wanna go home? Wherever that is. Wait! Lion starts frantically running around the mansion. Ozul dashes after her. Need to find a way out. I'm scared. There's no one I can trust. And the only person here is that weirdo, Ozul. How are you calling... Wait, why are you calling him the weirdo? For all we know, we could be the weirdo. She turns corner after corner, but no door seems to lead to the outside. There's no exit. Ah! So Ozul grabs the back of her shirt and pulls her back. Hey! The force causes Lion to fall to the ground. Ah!
Scram!
What the hell is wrong with you? Ozul stands above Lion, clearly frustrated. If you would just listen to me. Fine, I will. It better be more important than finding a way out. She mutters the words, mostly to herself. There is no way out.
What?
What?
Oh.
Calm down. I'm sure there's something we can do. A sudden wave of exhaustion hits Lion.
No.
I'm too tired to think about anything. Everything feels so hopeless. Lion, I just need rest. I need some time alone. Ozul reaches his hand out for Lion, but she ignores it and heads back to the first room. I'm too tired to think. I just want to rest. Let me just... Oh. Lion buries her face in the pillow. A good sleep will help me out. Nah. Hell, this is a dream. By the time I wake up, I'll be back in my own room, where I'm supposed to be. No time at all. Lion falls asleep. Huh? Lion wakes up to see Ozul's face peering at her from inches above.
What?
Ozul? Are you staring at me? Before she could get an answer, sleep claims Lion once more. Definitely a bit of a weirdo. A pretty weirdo, but still. Lion opens her eyes slowly, glancing around. The windows were too cloudy to tell the time of day, but at the very least the light shining through signaled it must be daytime. She stirs, sitting up in bed. Did I fall asleep?
Oh.
Obviously, yeah. Lion looks up to see Ozul sitting across from the bed, staring at her. Oh well, at least it took a break.
What?
Wait a second. This isn't home! Ozul leans back, folding his arms.
Never mind.
Of course not. It's the world of dreams. You're not making any more sense, Ozul. I mean, yeah, we are in the world of dreams, so where are we? If you had been paying attention to what I said to you yesterday... Has it been a day? He looks away with a sigh.
What?
No. This was supposed to be a dream. I'm supposed to wake up now. This place isn't real. I can't believe it. I thought when I woke up, everything would go back to normal. But this... She puts her head in her hands.
Oh.
Now are you ready to listen? Yeah. Before that, she lifts her head up, staring directly at Ozul. I have a question. And what's that?
Scram!
Why were you staring at me last night? Also, why do I keep saying scram? Like, why? It was creepy. Oh, I apologize. He rubs the back of his neck sheepishly. Since when did he become a gentleman? It's a bit weird considering how he was earlier. So, I guess it's a change for the better?
Oh.
Souls are unstable on the first day of being here. So I was watching to see if your soul would vanish. Ozul folds his arms. Most souls do. His eyes don't leave Lion, as if he were still expecting her to fade away at any moment.
What?
Hold up. I am a soul?
Oh.
Yeah, that is literally what I said to you. That's weird. I don't have one. Also, I slept last night and I can touch walls and doors. I'm a soul. How? So you're telling me, in the world of dreams, we're souls. Yes. So why can't I touch stuff? Well, Lion leans forward. I don't know. We just can't. You could have come up with a cool explanation for that. For example, like, this could be a soul bed. That could be a soul chair. That could be a soul library. I mean, you know, it could still work out. Ozul shoots Lion an innocent smile. Lion groans. This still feels weird, but whatever. It looks like he's trapped here, same as me. Lion steps out of bed. I know he said there's no way out of here, but maybe I can find a way to escape anyway. She starts heading out of the room. She turns behind her, facing Ozul, who was following from behind.
What?
Why are you following me?
Oh.
Huh. He pauses, as if he's never considered a reason for it. There's not much to do here. He shrugs. Lion sighs. Fine, do whatever you want. I can't exactly blame him. This place would be way creepier if I were alone. They head inside the room nearest to them. Oh, we're back here again. What room is this anyway? This is... well, we call it a common... This is an office! Why would you call it the common room? What is a common room? Ozul frowns, thinking about that for one moment.
Oh.
I suppose it's a room where you can hang out with your friends or spend leisure time. Who spends leisure time in an office? Ozul, like what sort of life did you lead? Friends? Do a lot of people gather here? Ozul pauses. It's an office! If it's not to capacity, that means like it's not really doing well. Then it's kind of pointless, isn't it? Ozul breaks into a smile. You're a pessimist, aren't you? No! I've just worked in an office before! Lion turns away. Just gonna ignore that one. Is there a way out of this place? You said there's no way out.
No.
No way.
Scram!
Lion points at a figure behind Ozul, a boy wearing a demon mask who seemed to have suddenly disappeared out of thin air.
Hey, hey, hey!
There is a way! Lion stares, still pointing at the figure.
What?
It's a ghost! Ozul turns around, his expression immediately darkening when he catches sight of Hanako.
Is that so?
Oh, it's him.
Hi.
Who is he? The boy ignores Ozul, focusing only on Lion. There is a way to leave this dream.
What?
How? And who are you? Ozul grimaces. This is Hanako, a servant of the Master of Dreams. You don't need to pay special attention to him. He's just here to mess with us.
What?
Wait, Master of Dreams? Who's that? Ozul smirks.
Oh.
The witch that spins this world of dreams. Wait, so like she's like the boss of this place. So when do we throw hands? When do we throw hands? Typically when you find the boss, like that's how you get out of there. When do we throw hands? Hanako still doesn't look at Ozul.
Hey, hey, hey!
Yes! My name is Hanako. He gives Lion a small bow. You must make the dream flower bloom by collecting all pieces of the soul. Then you can escape this dream.
What?
Wait, how many pieces are there? Hanako pauses. Huh. Three pieces. Lion opens her mouth to ask another question, but Hanako disappears before she can say a word. The hell did any of that mean? She turns to Ozul.
Scram!
I thought you said there wasn't a way out. Ozul shoots her a bright smile. I might have lied about it. God, he's making me mad. Also, I'm starting to have a feeling he's probably not as hinged as I thought he was. He's probably very much unhinged? Dehinged? Can we dehinge him?
Oh.
Do you want me to tell you how to escape the world of dreams or not? Or was Hanako's explanation enough for you? Lion shifts. Hanako's explanation was pretty bad.
No.
Fine. How do I get out? It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. How? This guy's a joke. Can I be sure about this? The only way to leave the place is by collecting the 3 pieces of soul. And where can I find these pieces of soul? The pieces of soul are scattered throughout the mansion. Lion stares. All over this huge... It's not gonna take that long. Like, come on. You just gotta, after a bit of searching, you're gonna be able to find it. I mean, hell, we'll be done in about an hour tops.
Scram!
You said it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Ozul winks. Does that count as another lie? I guess that was helpful. Hopefully he'll start telling me the truth after all this. Lion starts to head out of the room. I better get started finding the pieces of soul.
Oh.
Alright, I'll come with you. He follows behind Lion.
Scram!
Alone. Lion pauses, sending Ozul a glare.
Never mind.
Yeah? You've been lying to me this entire time. I don't even know if I can trust you enough for you to follow me. I hope he isn't hurt by this, but he lied to me. 2 times. so I can't trust him yet. You stay here and I'll come back with pieces of soul. You don't even know. Lion runs out of the room before Ozul can finish his sentence. What the pieces of soul look like?
Oh.
Yes, Hanako? I guess those are just like random splash screens. They just litter throughout the game. Yesterday, I wasn't able to find anything. But today is going to be different. Lion rolls up his sleeves. Alrighty then. If I were a piece of soul, where would I be? Lion walks through the mansion, peering into each room. I need some kind of clue. Maybe a library would help. Or a study room. Or an archive. It's a mansion. It wouldn't be impossible for a mansion to have a library. Or a study room.
Yay!
Maybe it could help me with my missing memory too. I hope it can. If I can find one. A shadow appears, a figure walking through the hall just ahead of her. Lion dives into the nearest room. Who is that? Doesn't look like Ozul. She's kinda hot, not gonna lie. Humming. Huh? Lion finally gets a good look at the figure. It's a woman in a flashy red dress, whose steps carry a regal poise. She moves smoothly, as if floating through the hall. Whoa. She's beautiful. A mysterious figure walks by the room Lion was hiding in and keeps walking further until she turns into a different room. Is it a good idea to follow her? Probably not. I haven't seen other people around. What if she can help? Lion sneaks out of the room and quietly follows behind the figure. Tippy toes. Tippy toes. The woman turns around. Whoops! Lion darts behind the corner, waiting a moment before stealing a peek. The woman is standing in front of the door. What that looks as normal as any other door in the mansion. She reaches her hand out, grabbing the knob and opening it before heading inside. Thankfully, she didn't seem... I mean, look, to be fair, okay? Like, anyone who's here, either A, they were also dragged in here by some supernatural force, or B, they probably know a lot more about this mansion than you do. Well, actually, to be frank, you're the last person who got here. Everyone who's been here knows better than you. Why are you trying to hide from someone who could potentially help and or murder you? But not before helping. But still, let's just keep going. Ah, she left the door open. Lion hesitates a moment before sneaking into the room.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, now you don't want to hide. Now you're just going to waltz into the very room of the person you were trying to hide from, and you're just going to loudly announce that you're here. Hello, world. Oh, God. No offense to the developer. Like, this is all just a bit, but god damn. Nobody responds. In fact, nobody's in the room at all. I knew, idiot. Why would you do that? Wait. Where did she go? Lion looks from wall to wall, but the woman was gone, as if she had disappeared into thin air. Well, that's strange. Was she one of the souls Ozul was talking? Do I need to tackle a whole-ass person? Maybe she vanished. Lion shivers, unnerved. I need to get out of this world of dreams. She turns to the room, a renewed sense of urgency.
What?
This room is odd. The room had technology and a couch similar to the type that Lion had in her own home. What? How come other rooms look like they came out of an antique shop? Okay. And this one looks so normal. In fact, this should be the common room. This should very well be the common room. She takes a few steps around the room before her eyes are drawn to one of the walls. Huh? Writing. And it looks... Lion stares at one of the walls, filled with scribbles and red marker repeating the same word over and over. Forget, forget, forget? What's this about? Yeah, extremely creepy. Lion turns to inspect the rest of the room. There's a desk with a few books piled on it. Is this a study room? These books could be for studying. She shuffles through the books. Oh, well.
Yay!
Look what I found. One of the books was filled with someone's writing. There were also dates labeled at the top of each page. A diary! It feels wrong to read someone's diary, but what if there's a clue about the pieces of soul? Or something about memories? What if it's my diary? Sorry to whoever owns this diary. Lion cracks open the diary to read it. Her eyes focus on the first word, but before she can get further, she's interrupted. Dinner time! I am sorry. What? Lion looks up with a start.
No.
Huh? Aren't you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Oh, I guess so. I think I'm in the middle of something a bit more important, though. Wow. Really, Tommy? Now? Also, how is it that a soul can get hungry? Made you a delicious meal.
No.
But
Oh.
you can continue finding the pieces of soul later, okay? Lion hesitates before slowly closing the diary. I guess I'll read it later. I am pretty hungry. Yeah, okay. It's nice of him to make us a meal. Maybe he's actually a sweet guy. I wonder if we're gonna come across Hanako. Wait.
What?
Ozul? What are those sounds? She turns her head towards the source of the sound. It's almost familiar, but at the same time, I've never heard it before. Ozul glances back, then shrugs.
Oh.
Probably just a wit. That is clearly the sound of music swelling. I don't think that's just the wind. I think we should check it out. Lion starts to walk towards the sound, but Ozul grabs Lion's arm, forcefully holding her in place. Lion's wrist stings.
What?
Ah! She reaches over with her free hand and whacks at Ozul. Ah! I'm so sorry. He lets go of her wrist and looks down at the ground with a kicked puppy look. I was worried about it. If you run after creepy sounds like that, it might never come back. He looks like he's about to cry. I've seen it happen before. Lion stares at him, feeling shivers go down her spine. What the hell is this place?
No.
It's okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just the wind. Even if it wasn't, I don't want to vanish. Ozul looks visibly relieved.
Oh.
Of course I'm right. Besides, it's only the two of us here. Two of us. Wait. Ozul walks down the hall, too quickly for Lion to carry the conversation. She hurries after, and they enter the kitchen. Dinner served. Whoa. Wait. This kitchen seems familiar. Lion sits down, eyeing the food eagerly. There's a variety of foods on the table. Some are savory, some are sweet, and some look like they could make you full just by looking at it.
Yay!
Whoa. I want to eat all of it. Suit yourself. It's all for you. He shoots Lion a pleasant smile. Also, are you not going to question all the kitchen appliances in here? Like you mentioned before that you were so weirded out by the fact that there was like a TV and a DVD player. Now there's a full-on double-door fridge, a stove, and God knows what else is in here. Are you not questioning this? Aw, he really can be sweet. Heh. What? Nothing. It's the first time I've seen you smile. I'm glad. It's not really that big of a deal. There's not exactly much to smile about, given the situation. But this food, yeah, it's definitely great. Lion and Ozul enjoy their meal. Lion makes a point to try a bit of everything.
Yay!
Oh, that was delicious. Ozul beams. I'm a great cook, aren't I? You sure are. What a nice guy. Maybe I misjudged him. After all, he was alone in this place. Ozul stands up, gathering the dishes and starts to wash them. Hey, Oz. Can I call you Oz? Do nicknames mean we're allies now? Or like friends? Ozul smiles, a warm smile lighting up his face. Then sure, I'd love it if you call me Oz.
Yay!
Great! Gotta ask you about the girl I saw. You see, when you said there were only the two of us, I don't think you're right. Ozul tilts his head, the smile fading. What are you talking about? There's actually two other people with us. Hanako and a girl. Ozul rolls his eyes. Hanako doesn't count. He's not a person. But his expression grows serious. A girl? He frowns, his brows knitting together with concern.
What?
You've never seen her. I've been here a while. If there was another person in here, I would have known. He pauses, pursing his lips together in worry. Are you sure you saw someone? Yeah, she disappeared when she entered the room you found me in. Ozul turns off the water and walks back over to the table. He looks down at Lion, inspecting her for a moment. Maybe. He hesitates.
Never mind.
Maybe it was a hallucination. This place can drive you a bit nuts. I guess that's possible. I mean, Never seen clothes like that before. Except in cosplay. And possibly anime. Lion looks down at the table, clenching her fist. Ugh. I don't want to admit it. I swear I saw something.
No.
You could be right. I have been walking for hours looking for the pieces of soul. Maybe a good rest can help clear my mind. Ozul sits down in a chair across from Lion, a serious look on his face. Also, yes? Don't go to the end of the hallway. I'm going to the end of the hallway! Why? I'm not sure if it was just the wind, or if there's an entity that is with us. I feel like it's not safe to go there at the moment. Please, can you avoid it? Nope! He asked her with pleading eyes. If you say so. I already searched there anyway. Hopefully, Oz can figure out what it was. Those sounds were unsettling. Now, let's get the good sleep we deserve. His expression brightens up, and he shoots Lion a smile. She manages to say a smile in return.
Yay!
Sounds great to me. I could really use the rest. I might have been hallucinating. How scary. I can't tell if it's nighttime or not, but let's just assume it is. Night, Oz. She stands up and heads out of the room. You're not even gonna help the dishes? Lion! Lion, get back here! Any night, Lion. This image again. Cool. 3 days. It's been 3 days since I got here, and I'm still as clueless as ever. Lion paces up and down the room. A train of thought is derailed by a familiar voice from behind the door. Morning, Lion.
Hi.
Morning, Oz. You okay?
Scram!
What do you think, Oz? I'm tired, worried, and I'm as clueless as ever. Do I sound okay to you, Oz?
No.
Well, you're clearly not okay. That's why I'm here to help. Ozul gives Lion a reassuring smile. Why are you so nice? You must be really good with the ladies. Well, just a lady. Someone a lot like you, actually. Interesting. Huh? She must be a very special lady. Yeah. Ozul looks away from Lion, slightly uneasy. Anyway, how about we continue our search? How about we try the garden? Why would there be any clues there? And I'm pretty sure this is just a ploy for you to get me to go on a date with you. Why not? It's better safe than sorry. Fair point. Ozul and Lion leave for the garden. They continue making small talk along the way. The morning became the afternoon. The afternoon eventually became the evening. Time flew by as Lion and Ozul searched every nook and cranny of the large garden. Why can't this be easy? Well, it would be easy if I didn't feel this tired. Gosh, why do I feel like I'm stuck in cement? Lion tried to walk forward, but her legs felt like jelly. Why do my knees feel weak? Am I that tired? Lion looks over at Ozul. Should I ask Oz for help? It can't get any worse. Before any words could leave her mouth, Lion found herself falling. She braced for impact. Lion felt no pain. Let me guess, I felt the warm embrace of Oz. In fact, she didn't hit the ground at all. When she opened her eyes, she saw a concerned Ozul looking back at her.
Oh.
Lion? Why did you tell me that you weren't feeling alright?
No.
I have my reasons. Well, regardless of your reasons, it seems that you weren't doing that great. Let's get you fixed up. Lion nodded. Before she could say anything, Ozul was carrying her in his arms. Lion was very embarrassed by the situation, but her headache had the better of her. I can't think straight. My head. Is this what a migraine feels like? Why does everything feel so blurry? Have I been in this scenario before? The more Lion tried to get a handle of the scenario, the more her head started to hurt. It just keeps getting worse. Lion, try not to overthink things. I can feel it getting warmer and warmer. If your head hurts, maybe that's a clue. Right. Ozul carries Lion into what was a kitchen and sat her down at the table. Why does this feel so familiar? Maybe I've met him back in the real world. Lion rested her head on the table, observing Ozul working in the kitchen. It wasn't long before Lion fell asleep. Hey there, sleepyhead. Let's sit back in the chair. I'll feed you.
What?
Oz, I can feed myself. Not a kid. I know, but I like taking care of you. Well, I don't. Oh, okay. Ozul slid Lion a bowl of porridge he made. Without saying anything, he got up and brought over an apple. Using a small kitchen knife, he started peeling it. Apples. I heard that they help with headaches.
Yay!
Wait, really? I think so. At least that's what I've been told. Ah, so this was from your lady friend, I assume. You could put it that way. Lion and Ozul continued to make small talk as they went about their tasks. Once Lion was done with her porridge, she looked over at Oz. Please, sir, can I have some more? That's an odd reference to bring up. It works for this scenario. That applies to gruel, not rice porridge. It's the same thing. No it isn't. Why isn't he laughing? It was a killer reference. My god, my head. And she slowly started to lose the functionality of her brain cells. Ozul mutters under its breath. Alright, Lion, let's get you some vitamin C. Maybe save those 4 remaining brain cells. Ozul got up from his seat and sat next to Lion. He was holding a small plate with a few apple slices in it. Say,
Yay!
Is that
I didn't mean to shout it! Ha! That's what she said. What is that even? You don't have a sense of humor, mister. If you weren't this cute, I'd be very annoyed right now. I'm not cute. You are. I'd be flattered by the comment if you were saying it. Sadly, it's the fever talking. Also managed to feed Lion the few apple slices that he had on his plate. Once he got up to wash the plate, Lion resigned himself to watching his movements once more. Eventually, Lion rested her head on the table, slowly falling asleep. I guess I'll carry her. Yep, this again. When Lion wakes up, she finds herself facing the wall. Rolling over to her other side, she was greeted with Hanako's lifeless mask staring at her, mere centimeters from her face. Ah! Did he just laugh at me under his mask? What the hell?
Scram!
What is with you people watching me sleep? Do you not have anything better to do? It's creepy.
No way.
I'm not like Ozul. He watches you every night.
Scram!
And that's supposed to make me feel better. How exactly?
No way.
It's not. Wow. Just wow. What else is there to do? The Master of Dreams is no fun to be around. The Master of Dreams? Would he know how I could get out of here? She. Then why did you call her the Mistress of Dreams? Huh. I get the feeling that he doesn't like being corrected. Hanako continued to face Lion, not saying anything. Okay, I get it. Get what? I just saw that. Never mind. I have something to confirm. And what would that be? Hanako reached into his pocket and pulled out a beat-up photo. Look at this. Is this what I think it is? And what do you think it is? Sure, just answer my question with another question. But that wasn't a question. Wait, was that? I think it was. I think it was a question. Hanako waved the photo in front of Lion once more. Fine, I get the point. Let's see the photo. Lion took the photo from Hanako and took a look at it. The photo was of 3 teenagers. One of them was Lion, and the other two had their faces crossed out. Ah! Lion fell off the bed, hitting the ground with a thump. Her head felt as if it was being split open with an axe.
Scram!
What'd you do to me? Just then, Ozul came running into the room, holding a kitchen knife. Lion! What happened? Ozul saw Hanako immediately charge towards him. Get away from her, you slimy son of a... With a simple wave of Hanako's hand, Ozul found himself being flung out of the room. Yay! The door was locked, leaving Ozul outside. That Ozul. I'll explain. Hanako held a small wisp in the palm of his hand. This is a piece of your soul. There are 3 pieces. You found none. This piece is the first one. I'm handing it over. Lion. As I once wrote, beware the snake hiding in the tall grass. The beautiful die young, but the crooked live a long life. I'm the snake. Ozul is crooked. You are beautiful. Snake bites anyone who comes near. Ozul made you come near. Should I bite or let you go? Oz? He wants me to bite you. I mean, kind of weird, but also kinky? So he can take care of you. I don't like being used. What? Hanako started levitating in the air.
Hey, hey, hey!
Lion! Make a deal with me. Lion was coming back to her senses. A deal? What kind of deal? A devilish aura started emanating from around Hanako. The lights in the room began to dim, leaving a single light above Hanako shining at its normal luminosity, creating a spotlight. Two entered the game. One may end if they so please. The payment, a soul. Hanako extended a hand out for Lion to take. The atmosphere in the room started to grow heavier by the second. Ozul was screaming his lungs out on the other side of the door.
Is that so?
That does not fit the tone of this whatsoever. Lion! Don't listen to anything that Hanako has to say! Ozul's screams from outside of the room grew muffled as Lion's focus was shifted solely to Hanako. Hanako looked back at Lion.
Hey, hey, hey!
You freed him! Or Ozul, what will it be? Lion reached out to take Hanako's hand, but she stopped herself for a moment. This is what I wanted since I got here. I take his hand, I hesitate, I take his hand, I hesitate. I'm gonna save the game because I know that I'm probably gonna get screwed. I am going to hesitate. Lion hesitated for a moment, considering what would happen to Ozul if she left him in the world of dreams. At that moment, the door slammed open as a very angry Ozul rushed in, holding a kitchen knife. Just as it had happened a few moments prior, with a wave of Hanako's hand, Ozul was flung to a side of the room as if he were Hanako's plaything. Ozul found himself on a collision course with an Almira, his weight causing the doors to break upon impact. The knife that Ozul was holding had managed to create a deep cut in his right arm. His injury and the broken wood around him created a horrific mess. Ozul lay there on the ground in a daze. Without thinking about it, Lion found herself rushing towards him. Oz! You're bleeding! Pretty sure that you could add a broken rib or two to that diagnosis. Now's not a time for humor! Hanako, seeming disappointed from having his proposition rejected, landed back on his feet. Interesting. I thought you wanted to leave. I won't leave Ozul in this godforsaken place. Huh?
Scram!
I won't leave Oz in this godforsaken place! Not after all he's done for me! Ozul couldn't help but smile after hearing Lion's proclamation.
Wait!
I see. The room started to fix itself. Then, best of luck, Lion. Hanako started walking towards the door when he turned around one final time. Ozul. Disgusting. Hanako turns his head to stare at Ozul sadly for a moment before walking out of the room, leaving Lion alone with a wounded Ozul. There should be a first aid kit under your bed. Right. Lion quickly found the first aid kit and began to patch Ozul's wound up. About what Hanako said earlier. What do you mean by disgusting? I've been here for years. Every single time that a soul gets trapped here, I help them escape. Why would Hanako hate that? His whole purpose of being is to torment the souls that end up failing to escape. That's why he finds my actions disgusting. And you've been here for years? All alone? Saving countless souls? That about sums it up.
I know.
So all this time, you've been here, suffering alone. Hick, why do you have to put yourself through this? I get hurt over me. Doesn't make any sense. Why? Not special. I'm just another soul trapped here. Ozul, with whatever strength he had, leaned over and hugged Lion.
Never mind.
Shh. It's okay. The pain is worth it. Why are you this selfless? I've been nothing but selfish and mean. Never saw it that way. But
Never mind.
don't overthink it. Okay. Lion felt like a small creature in Ozul's arms, similar to a mouse caught in a cage, small, cold, and shaking. In the background, it started to rain. What started out as a gentle pitter-patter on the window quickly devolved into a distant peal of thunder. After some time had passed, Lion fell asleep in Ozul's arms. I wanted to stay like this. Forever. Yep, that's Hanako again. Lion paces her room. It's raining. I still haven't found any more pieces of soul, and no leads either. Hanako's offer. Was rejecting him the right thing to do? Ah, of course it was. I couldn't betray Oz like that. He's the only one who's helped me, or comforted me, or cared for me. Actually, he's the only person I know. Are you sure this isn't like a case of like Stockholm Syndrome? It's lonely here. Is it less lonely outside? Do I have friends out there? Lion racks her mind for answers, but no matter how she prodded, no answers came. Maybe I'm just as lonely in the real world. Nah, I have to stop thinking things like that. Ozul waltzes in, that familiar sunny smile on his face. Seeing him, Lion feels a weight lift from her shoulders. I might be trapped here, but at least I'm not alone. Morning, Lion. Lion returns the smile.
Hi.
Morning. Any ideas for where to start looking today? Ozul gives a bright, warm smile. Lion could help but relax. Just having him around is a comfort.
Oh.
Actually, I had a place in mind. Where in the world, where are we going? Yeah? After the ear-splitting thunder, the whole mansion seemed silent, made worse by how pitch black it was. Ozul is nowhere to be seen. He was just at the door. Can't be that far. Lion? Where are you? His voice is trembling. Lion's stomach drops. I've never heard him sound like that before. Wish I could see him. Lion heads towards the sound of his voice. Ozul, where are you? I can't see. Lion fumbles in the dark. Ah! She hits her leg on the table and grabs it, hopping for a moment. Lion? Are you okay? His voice is still trembling, but filled with concern. It was enough to locate him. Lion rushes over.
No.
It was nothing. I just ran into something. Honestly, it still hurts, but Oz is more important than a bruise. From the close proximity, Lion could hear Ozul's shaky breath. Good. I was worried about you. He sounds worse than before. Poor Oz. Lion reaches out an arm, carefully taking his hand. Are you okay? The moment their hands touch, Ozul's hand tightens around hers. He takes a step closer to Lion. His breath tickles the top of her head before he slowly leans his head against hers. Promise you won't laugh, okay? I promise. I'm scared of the dark. His voice nearly cracks. Oh. Oz. Lion wraps Ozul in a hug, and he hugs back. Despite being bigger than her, he suddenly felt so small. Okay, I get it. It's storming out there. Ah! She flinches at the sudden sound. Ozul's hug gets tighter, almost suffocating. This is starting to scare even me. Maybe we should move somewhere else.
What?
Why don't we sit down? There's the, is that a good idea? The bed? He says it weakly, like he had the air punched out of him. Uh-oh. I think I made it worse. I'm not sure what he's thinking, but I better elaborate. To lay down! It looks like the lights aren't coming back anytime soon. We might as well get comfortable. Ozul gives a forced laugh. Yeah, let's go. Lion hesitates a moment. I don't want to step away just yet. Ozul's arms are surprisingly comfortable, and there's something familiar about them. But Ozul shakes in Lion's arms. As much as I want to do more, I can only hug half of him. Probably less than that. Lion pulls away, taking Ozul's hand and leading him towards the bed. Ah! Lion, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just ran into something. Again. Lion guides him to the bed, and she sits down. We're at the bed now. Ozul sits down next to her, arms pressing up against hers. His body is stiff at first, but after a moment, he slowly relaxes. He's so vulnerable. Lion gently puts an arm around Ozul. Lion, thank you. He pulls closer, A moment passes before he leans his head against Lion. Lion. He says her name slowly, savoring the word. Huh? What is it? Nothing. I'm just glad you're here. He lets out a slow breath. The two of them silently look at each other. You know, I can only see your face. The rest of you melts into the darkness. Me too. I can't see much else. But seeing your face is enough for me. As long as I know you're still here. His eyes don't leave Lion's face.
Yay!
Oh, the lights are back on. I guess Hanako put them back on.
Oh.
So it is. Despite his words, he hasn't relaxed. His shoulders were still tense, his fists clenched. That's no good. He shouldn't have to be like that. Just look at how tense he is. Makes me want to comfort him. Lion wraps her arms around Oz before pulling the both of them down to the bed. Hey! Sorry. I thought you looked like you could relax a bit more. Ozul keeps staring. What is it? Ozul starts to smile. A glowing smile as warm as the sun. Nothing. Lion, I've never been more comfortable with anyone else. Oh? I didn't expect him to say that. He's so sweet. Ozul pulls closer. Lion could feel his breath on her face, suddenly getting very aware of how close they were.
What?
This is a bit too much. She gives a playful shove. He rolls over dramatically at the shove, now facing the other way. His shirt gets rolled up, just a bit at the back, revealing a part of a designed ink on his skin. What's that?
Oh.
Huh? On your back? A tattoo? A mysterious smile settles on Ozul's face at the mention of the tattoo. He sits up and pulls his shirt up all the way, exposing the tattoo. It was an intricate design, spreading up from his lower back like shadowy veins. Do you like it? Do I? Something about it is giving me the creeps. It's not really my style. His smile grows wider. Something about it seemed sinister. Oh, you don't like it?
What?
I did not say that. He's so good at making me flustered. The smile drops from his face. He looks away. Actually, it's a tattoo. He pauses for a moment before looking directly into Lion's eyes, a strange smile playing at his lips.
Never mind.
It's the result of being abandoned. The words fade into silence, neither of them saying a word. Ozul watching Lion's expression, as if expecting something. What does he mean by that? Yep, this image again.
I know.
Day 7. All I did yesterday was hang around Oz. It was nice, but I didn't get anything done or learn anything new. But today, I will. I have to. Lion heads out, a renewed sense of determination. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Eek. Lion stumbles back as the boy suddenly appears in front of her. Hanako! Again? Hanako tilts his head. I can leave if you want to. Nah, don't leave. He's the servant of the Master of Dreams. He must know something. I actually have some questions for you. Hanako straightens his head. Which would be... Lion shifts. Maybe this is something I don't want to know the answer to. I need to know. Do I have friends or family in the real world? Hanako scoffs. Why would I know about your little life? Of course I wouldn't be so lucky.
Shut it!
Find out for yourself. Hanako holds up a mirror, one as big as his face. Find out myself. Images start swirling in the mirror. What? Where is this? The hospital? I think I can hear someone. I'm assigned to this girl again. I guess I feel bad for her. After all, no one's come to visit the whole time she's been in a Are you serious? Coma theory? You're going for coma theory? Why? Wait, that girl. That's me. Lion. Lion! You sound so desperate. Is something wrong? Lion opens her eyes to see Ozul above her, tears forming in his eyes. I must have collapsed, but I don't remember collapsing. Wait, what's in that mirror?
Is that so?
Hanako, leave her alone. His voice was leaking venom, his words a clear threat. Lion scrambles to her feet. It's fine. I asked I asked him. Tears start welling up in her eyes. God, it starts to sink in.
Never mind.
Lion, what's wrong? Did he do something to you?
What?
No, it's not Hanako. It's everything. It's being here. I'm never going to leave. I'll be stuck here forever, and everyone out there will forget me. And I... Tears start streaming down Lion's face. She covers her face, trying to muffle her sobs. Ozul's eyes grow wide before he turns on Hanako, his expression immediately harsher.
Is that so?
This is all your fault! He snarls, his fists clenched. Hanako tilts his head.
Hey!
Is it? Hanako tilts his head the other way.
Shut it!
Arrogant boy. Hanako folds his arms, and in an instant, he disappears. Wait, you didn't have to make him leave! She wipes her eyes with her sleeves, giving a few sniffs. He was telling me about the outside world. Ozul glares at the spot where Hanako had been standing.
Is that so?
He's a servant of the Master of Dreams. Nothing he says is true. Lion looks at the ground. But that's what will happen if I can't get out of here. I can't. Lion starts to sob again. An enraged expression passes over Ozul's face.
Is that so?
This is bull! He throws his fist against the wall, leaving it there for a moment before he squeezes his eyes shut. A wave of pain passes across his face before he slowly lets out a breath.
Never mind.
I can't stand to see you like this, Lion. He looks back at her, a new, wild look of determination in his eyes. I know how to get you out of here. What? There's another way. I know you won't like it, but... What? What is it? Tell me! Urgency runs through her voice. Ozul frowns. You have to kill the Master of Dreams. That will break the dream. Lion stares, the tears still sliding down her face. Kill? Ozul looks away, rubbing the back of her neck.
Never mind.
I know. It's not an easy thing to do. He lets out a breath, looking away for a moment, before he looks back at Lion. His eyes meet hers with a sincere gaze. I can do it for you. His voice is low, barely above a whisper.
No.
No. Lion speaks clearly, without an ounce of hesitation. I can't let someone else do my dirty work. Especially you. It was nice of him to offer. But someone as sweet and kind as that shouldn't have to kill.
Never mind.
Oh. Sorry. That was overstepping. He looks down at the ground, like a dejected puppy. No, please, don't apologize. Poor Oz. Lion reaches out to clasp one of his hands. I really appreciated it. Ozul looks up, a soft smile spreading on his face. Lion, you know I'd do anything for you. He gives Lion's hand a squeeze. He's so sweet. I almost believe it.
Yay!
Thanks, Oz. I'd do anything for you too. Well, as much as I can here. Ozul brightens up at her words. Really? His eyes light up. Like a little boy in a toy shop, he leans closer to Lion, his smile growing even more. Then, let me take you somewhere. Ha! Where is it? Ozul shoots her a wink. It's a surprise. Lion's heart flutters. Those wings are dangerous. Okay, why not? It's not like there's many places to go anyway. Ozul beams. My heart! It's too radiant! This way then. He gives a light tug at Lion's hand before leading her down the hallway. I've been to all these places. It's still nothing. No pieces of soul. Ozul glances back at her before his expression darkens. Hey. He stops in front of Lion. Stop thinking.
What?
Huh? No, He holds her face in his hands. Stop worrying. For now, only think about me. Lion blushes. What a line! I'm getting embarrassed just hearing it. But it's kinda nice too. Alright. Sure. Ozul leans his face closer. Sure. He shoots her a look as if feigning offense. Yeah, okay, fine. He's really good at teasing. Ozul relaxes, letting go of Lion's face, reaching down and grabbing her hand again. The two start walking.
Oh.
Should we talk while we walk? so we don't get distracted again? Oh, okay. What about you? Ozul brightens up at a mention of himself. Me? What about me? He flashes a bright smile. Do you remember anything about the real world? His smile falters.
Never mind.
Yeah, I got all my memories, but it was too late. Too late? Everyone already left me, so why should I go back? He says it casually, through a humorless smile. Lion frowns. Oz.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm here for you. Ozul's smile fades, and he looks at Lion tenderly.
Never mind.
And you won't leave? Of course I won't leave you. Ozul erupts into a wide smile, grinning like a child. He gives a tug at Lion's hand. Come on, let's run. Run? Wait! Ozul starts to run and Lion follows. The two of them break into laughter, running down the hallways as the laughter echoes through the halls of the mansion. They keep going, as the hallway changes, starting to look different than the places with which Lion was familiar. Stop! I can't run anymore! Lion stops running and takes a moment to pant, catching her breath. Ozul stops next to her, holding her hand. Your stamina isn't very good. What if something was chasing you? What would you do? He beams at Lion, although something in the smile gives Lion the shivers. Lion gives him a playful shove in return.
Scram!
Don't say something like that! Knowing this creepy place, it's not impossible. Ozul merely laughs. Lion takes a moment to look around. I've never been in this section of the mansion before. This place is bigger than I thought. I want to look for pieces of soul, but I promised Oz. Where are we going? Ozul smiles, and the two of them come to a stop. We're here! They stop in front of two large doors. I've definitely never been here before. Why don't you do the honors? Go ahead, open it. Lion pushes, the doors open.
Yay!
Whoa. The doors open to reveal a huge ballroom with polished floors and a shining chandelier. This is so beautiful. Never seen anything like it. She takes a few steps out the door, glancing around, taking in everything. I know every inch of the mansion. It's got lots of hidden gems. Lion twirls around the dance floor. I know it's silly, but kind of feel like a princess. Ozul chuckles. You look like you belong here. Yeah, maybe if I had a fancy dress. Nonsense. He holds out his hand to Lion. Care to dance? Huh? I've never danced before. Never? With anyone? Not that I remember. The smile starts to fade from Lion's face, but Ozul reaches over to hold her face.
Is that so?
Why are you so angry about it? Stop thinking about it.
No.
Right. Sorry. And I guess I have no idea if I've danced before or not. Ozul pulls his hand away from her face before offering a hand. If you have danced, your body will remember. Do you have to dance? Lion blushes for a moment. He's right. The only way to know for sure is to trust my body.
Yay!
Right. Let's dance. She takes his hand. Now what? Ozul laughs. I'll lead, of course. Ozul positions Lion's arms, placing one on his waist, then holding her other hand. I'm holding his waist. It feels so intimate. I still can't tell if I've done this before. Remember, Lion, only think of me. The two takes a few steps, starting to move through the ballroom. Ozul's leading covers for Lion's clumsy footwork.
What?
Whoops. Guess I never danced before. My body doesn't remember anything. Ozul's smile widens. I guess that makes me your first? Guess so. The dancing continues as they move across the ballroom, spinning slowly. I feel like I'm in a movie. This is so beautiful, and Oz looks so handsome. If only this could be in the real world. And now the dip! Ozul carefully dips Lion back, while she starts to giggle. I haven't had this much fun since I arrived here. I guess, since I don't remember anything else, this is the most fun I've ever had. Ozul leads his face closer to Lion while they dance. That sad look keeps creepy on your face, Lion. Lion looks away and tries to force a smile. Whoops! Sorry. Look at me. Lion hesitates and looks back at Ozul. Ozul frowns, his eyes brimming with concern.
Never mind.
I just want to make you forget all your problems. Just for one day. I think forgetting is my problem. Thanks, Oz. I appreciate it. This is so beautiful. The relaxed smile falls back on Ozul's face. Now for the spin. The two step away for a moment while Ozul lifts his hand up and spins Lion around. The two keep dancing, spinning across the floor for what feels like hours, only stopping once Lion's body hits its limits.
No.
No. More. I can't dance anymore. Ozul laughs. A few more dances and it'll fix your stamina. Lion gives a forced laugh between her pads. Hopefully, we're not here for that long. Besides, this isn't the real world. Maybe my body can't build stamina here. A dark expression flickers across Ozul's face for a moment, before his sunny smile replaces it. Should we head back? Yeah. Oh, I'll cook you dinner. Lion smiles weakly. You do so much for me. Thank you, Oz. Of course, Lion. I'll do anything for you. That was such a good dinner. Oz is an amazing chef, as usual. Lion walks to her room, reaching out to open the door. Ah!
What?
Hanako, were you waiting right by the door the whole time? I swear that kid is gonna give me a heart attack. Maybe. Hanako wanders around Lion's room, picking up things, observing them for a moment, then placing them back down. Why is he even here?
Hi.
Hello? Huh? Oh, right. Sorry, I was expecting the dream. Hanako lets out a wry laugh. Part of the job working for the Master of Dreams. He spits out the words, wryly. Huh? I can never tell what he's thinking. Wish you could see his face. Oh, yeah? I remembered. Hanako folds his arms.
Shut it!
The Master of Dreams is not your enemy. Lion stiffens.
Scram!
You work for her. How can I trust you?
Shut it!
How can you trust Ozul? I don't trust. I seriously don't trust Ozul here.
Scram!
What? Ozul has been nothing but nice to me. But all you've been is cryptic. I am not your friend. That is true.
No way.
But does that make me a liar? And does being your friend mean I wouldn't lie? Talking to him makes my head... It makes sense! What do you mean talking to him makes your head hurt? Lion folds her arms, imitating Hanako's pose.
Scram!
Is that all you came to tell me?
Wait!
No. Hanako now puts his hands on his hips. You must not follow Ozul's plan. The Master of Dreams is not your enemy. Yeah, you already said that. Why not? Why isn't she my enemy? Hanako stops folding his arms, letting them drop loosely to his sides. He tilts his head. Why would she be? I don't know why I bothered. After running, then dancing, I just don't have the energy for this. Lion sighs. I'm going to sleep. Can you leave? Without saying a word, Hanako disappears. Lion sits down in her bed. I don't know what to do. Is Hanako right? Or is he just messing with me? But Oz has only been helping me the whole time. Why would he lie? Seriously, the only help he's given you is feeding you. That's all. He's only fed you and taught you to dance. That does not constitute as being helpful, okay? That just constitutes as, well, okay, like the feeding you part is helpful, okay? I will admit to that, but beyond that, Hanako has been a lot more helpful. He's given you a piece of your soul. So technically, he might know where everything else is. So, there. And if killing the Master of Dreams is the only way of escape... Why is that? He gave you an out! Hanako gave you an out! He must know another way out! What do you mean killing the Master of Dreams is the only way? Could I even do that? Kill someone? Maybe there's another way. Or maybe there isn't. What should I do? Frick. Okay, I'm going to save this. You know what? I am going to follow your lofty sense of logic here. And you know what? I will kill the Master of Dreams. You know what? Let's see what happens when I go down your route, because you are clearly not the brightest lamp in the room. There's no other choice. I haven't made any progress at all with finding pieces of my soul. You did! You got one! You got one of 3! Ozul has been distracting you this whole time! You dumb... Killing her is the only way out of here. Tomorrow, I'll talk to Oz. Tell him I've decided. It's been hours. It's hard to sleep after deciding to kill someone. Maybe I'll get up. I could go find Oz. Come to think of it, where is his room?
No.
Forget it. I need to get some sleep. If I knew where Oz would be, I'd go there. Guess I'll head to the kitchen. I am getting hungry. Lion heads out of her room, barefoot. It's weird to see this place at night. Somehow it seems emptier than normal. Lion heads down the hallway towards the kitchen. Oz is usually the one cooking. Guess it's about time I figure out this kitchen. Lion opens the cupboard.
What?
Huh? This one's empty. She opens the fridge. No food here either. Huh? Where is everything? Lion closes the fridge before sitting down at the table. Are you kidding me? Can't even eat. You know, that should be another indication that perhaps Oz is not who he seems to be. Because so far, okay, how has he been able to cook for you with no ingredients? Have you seen him cook? Have you seen him prepare your meals? No. You just put your head down on the table and go la 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 la. You turn up and oh boy, there's food. Lion puts her head down. Lion looks up with a start. For all you know, it could be human meat. Oh, it's just you. Ozul pops his head in the kitchen, his smile lighting up at the sight of Lion. Just me? Who else could it be? She pauses. Does Hanako eat? She says the words cautiously. Ozul laughs and heads over to sit down across from Lion. Not that I've seen, but you know what kind of lost soul... You never know what kind of lost souls you might run into. Lion looks down. I haven't seen any. Ozul shrugs.
Never mind.
Like I said, most disappear on the first day. You're a special case. Lion shivers. Disappear. Ozul folds his arms on the table. Are you hungry? Can I make you something? Lion flops her head and arms on the table, sprawling across it.
Scram!
With what food? There's nothing there! Ozul laughs, loud. This place isn't normal. You just have to look again. He stands up and heads over to the fridge, opening to reveal food piled in every corner. Meat, cheese, drinks, sauces, everything a well-stocked fridge should have. How did you do that? Just a little trick. I can teach you. Might take a while. Lion hesitates. That's right. I didn't come here because I wanted to play around. I wanted to find Oz.
No.
Actually, I have something more important to talk about. Ozul blinks, but he closes the fridge. I've decided to... Ozul's eyes watch her like a hawk. This is harder to say than I thought. I'll do it. I'll kill the Master of Dreams. Ozul walks over and sits across from her again, a serious expression on his face. What's the plan? You have a plan, right? Hands nervously fidget on top of the table. Oh god, what if he doesn't? Ozul reaches out, grabbing her hands.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a plan. He reaches out into one of his coat pockets, pulling out a small handgun. Lion's eyes bulge. Did he have that the whole time? Ozul slides the gun across the table to Lion. Also, what coat? Use this. Lion gingerly picks up the gun, inspecting it. You know, I must have brought the gun in with me when I got trapped here. It was with me. Lion looks up at him.
Is that so?
The Master of Dreams freaked out and put a restriction on me, so I can't use it. He leans in closer. But you can. Lion perks up.
Yay!
A loophole! Exactly. Lion nods, looking back at the gun. I'll use this to kill her. I'll shoot her. Oh god. I'm not a fan of violence, but there's no other way. Ozul nods in return. Let's do it tomorrow. Lion lets out a slow breath. Yeah, the sooner the better. Ozul watches Lion for a minute, studying her closely.
What?
Is there something on my face? Sorry. He looks away, a dejected expression on his face. No, it's fine. Ozul looks back at her, his brows knitting together in concern.
Never mind.
I'm just worried about you. You don't look so good. Should I make you something to eat? Lion blushes. Guess that's my answer. He beams at Lion before standing up and heading back to the fridge, He grabs a few ingredients before walking to the stove and starting to cook. Thanks, Oz. I don't know what I would do without you. Ozul gives a light laugh. Thanks, Lion. It means a lot. He looks down at the food, a soft smile on his face. You know, Lion, I like you. I really, really like you. Lion looks up, a blush spreading across her face.
What?
No, it's fine. You don't have to respond. Just want you to know. He hesitates, his expression looking almost sad for a moment. Even if we can't kill the Master of Dreams, we could try something else. We could look for pieces of your soul. And even if that doesn't work, why wasn't that the first thing we did? Seriously, Ozul, I have been here for a week. We could have done this at any time, but no, you just want to go on little dates all throughout the week, which is great for what this game is. But at the same time, I wanted to look for them. You were no help.
Hi.
If that doesn't work, I don't know if I want to think about that. Ozul looks up at Lion. Even if everyone forgets about you, I never will. Because, Lion, I love you. He keeps a sincere expression while speaking. I don't trust him at all! Lion's face grows hot as she blushes harder. He loves me? Don't overthink it, please. I just wanted you to know. Lion pauses for a moment before slowly nodding. Thank you for telling me. I like you too. I don't know about love yet, but I do know for sure. I like Ozul. Ozul perks up, the serious look melting into a bright smile. You do? His grin grows. Want to be my girlfriend? Like, Lion covers her face, certain she's beet red at this point. Isn't that a little fast? Ozul laughs. If you say so. But the moment you change your mind, tell me. His sunny smile turns softer, more affectionate. I would love that. Lion hides her face on the table. The sky. I think I might actually melt. She has to take a moment to compose herself. All the while, Ozul prepares the food, humming happily as he does so. Eventually, Lion lifts up her head, the blush mostly faded. Hey, Oz? Huh? I want to meet you in the real world. A sad look settles on his face at her words.
Never mind.
But everyone there forgot about me. I don't care. I know you. I'll find you. Even if everyone forgets, I'll always remember you. Ozul looks at Lion. A small smile forces its way onto his face. If you're there, Lion, I wouldn't mind going back to the real world. Lion nods confidently. Yeah, we'll kill the Master of Dreams and escape this nightmare. Together. Ozul's smile starts to grow until a genuine smile lines up his face. Oz always cooks the best meals. I feel relaxed and full. We have a plan and everything. I think I could get some sleep now. Lion falls into the bed, falling asleep the moment her head touches the pillow. Day 8. The last day I'll be here. She heads out of the room, feeling hopeful and trying to ignore the welling dread in the pit of her stomach. Carrying around this gun certainly doesn't help. I really don't like to have to kill someone, but I made this choice. I'll do it. Hanako! At this point, I'm almost used to him appearing like this. Hanako folds his arms.
Shut it!
I told you! I told you! Lion folds her arms, mirroring Hanako.
What?
What? I don't have to listen to you. You gonna stop us? Hanako tilts his head. Why would I? Huh? Isn't she your boss? Hanako doesn't reply. Instead, his head slowly turns as he looks around the hallway.
Hi.
Hello? Hanako's head snaps back to look at her. He finally stares at her silently for a few moments, before finally speaking.
No way.
I will give you one last chance, dreamer. Are you sure you want to go ahead with this plan? Why does he keep trying to stop me? Does he have a point, or is he just doing his job? Hanako waits silently for Lion's answer. Well, he's still giving me a choice here. So yeah, I'm sure I'm getting out of here. Hanako nods gracefully. If that is your choice, then I will not stop you. Follow me.
What?
Wait, what about us? He's already there. Lion hesitates one more moment before nodding. Leads the way. Lion follows Hanako as he walks through the mansion. I remember seeing this area when I went dancing with Oz. I didn't realize you could keep going further. Here we are! The two of them stop in front of large doors.
Hey.
Lion! Ozul's expression darkens at the sight of Hanako.
Get out, Hanako.
Oh, finally! Finally there's actual voice acting! Hanako tilts his head.
Do you want me to open the door or not?
Ozul falters for a moment.
Please, open the door.
Hanako turns and pushes the door open with a surprising ease. Lion clutches the gun tightly, like an anchor weighing her down.
My role in this charade is over.
Hanako looks at Lion one last time.
Good luck.
And with that, the boy disappears. A beautiful woman stands in the center of what looks like a grand throne room, a butterfly mask covering her face. She stands before the throne, poised like a queen, although the throne itself is covered in shadows. Lion stands directly ahead of her, her own hand shaking.
It's her. The Master of Dreams.
She's the one I saw. The Master of Dreams stands up and looks across the room at her visitors.
Ah, my dear.
Her voice drips with annoyance.
Now! Do it now!
The Master of Dreams looks towards Ozul, as if looking at a bug. She flicks her wrist, and Ozul is flung to the side of the room.
Oz!
You have more important things to think about than that.
She stands up from her throne.
Bringing a gun? What? Are you going to kill me?
She tilts her head and her eyes wide in a mocking expression.
Are you really going to kill me?
Lion grabs the gun tighter, but she doesn't answer, just glaring back at the Master of Dreams.
I have to kill her.
Lion wills her arms to move, but she's shaking too much.
She's a person. Killing her.
The Master of Dreams looks at Lion before she looks away, sighing heavily.
At least tell me this. Why are you going to kill me?
For funsies! Lion shifts. Also because my character has like 2 brain cells rubbing against each other and none of them are making the right conclusion.
So we can escape. So I can see people outside this dream world. And so I can meet with Oz in the real world.
The Master of Dreams stares at her for a moment before starting to laugh.
Who are these people you want to meet?
Lion pauses.
I don't actually have memories of anyone. But I'm sure I had friends or family, right?
The Master of Dreams starts walking towards Lion. Lion stiffens. Ozul runs forward, stepping between them and holding out his arms.
Stay away from her!
The Master of Dreams pauses. Also, I kind of wish that the audio was like slightly better, like mixed, because it's a bit too soft with like the music going on. God, and I've cranked it up to max. I've cranked it up all the way to maximum, and the music is like, as per usual, I put it down to like 1/3 of the max volume. It's hard to listen to it's difficult to actually hear the voice acting over the music.
Oh, Oz.
She looks at Ozul with an expression of fake pity.
Stop worrying. I can't hurt her.
She flicks her wrist, sending Ozul flying again!
It's a pity I can't hurt you, either.
The Master of Dreams stops directly in front of Lion, still in the shadows.
My dear, you have no memories of anyone out there. Why fight so hard for them? Why not forget?
For funsies!
I have Oz.
The Master of Dreams snorts.
Oz?
The Master of Dreams starts laughing, her laughter echoing through the chamber.
Oz?
Her laughter grows maniacal, and she throws her head back. She walks forward, approaching Lion, and the light finally reveals her face. Is this supposed to mean something?
That's my face.
I don't think so. The Master of Dreams looks back at Lion, Two identical faces staring at each other.
What is this? How do you have my face?
Really? You still haven't realized?
Lion flinches.
Realized what?
The Master of Dreams leans closer to Lion, leaning in to whisper to her ear.
I am you.
Also, yeah, that's another thing. Like, the voice goes from, like, really loud to really soft, really loud, really soft. So it's gonna be, like, near impossible for me to actually mix this properly in my own edit. Like, frick. We are Venom. I'm sorry. I had to throw that reference in. Lion takes a step back.
What? How? Nothing makes sense. Nothing ever makes sense.
The Master of Dreams starts pacing around Lion.
But, unlike you, I remember everything.
Lion's eyes widen.
I remember everything. Our whole life.
She walks behind Lion.
Our friends. Our family.
She makes her way back in front of Lion.
Oz.
Oz?
Lion glances over at Ozul. Ozul frowns, walking over to stand in between Lion and the Master of Dreams.
Don't listen to her. She's lying.
The Master of Dreams ignores Ozul's words and looks between the two, a smirk forming on her face.
Of course. This is how it always is.
She holds out her arms, one pointed at Ozul, the other pointed at Lion.
You will always love Oz.
I don't trust him! Ozul reaches out and grabs Lion's hand, giving it a squeeze.
It's a nice gesture. But after what she said, I don't know how comforting it is. I will always love Oz?
She hesitates.
I know what I have to ask, but I'm not sure if I want to know the answer.
I'm starting to wonder if I should, like, speak over the voiceover, goddamn.
Does that mean I knew him in the real world?
The Master of Dreams folds her arms, a satisfied look on her face.
Finally figuring it out, are we?
Lion furrows her brows.
So, I did?
The Master of Dreams snorts.
I suppose you can be smart when you really put your mind to it.
She gives a long sigh.
Dear, if it were me, I would forget all of those useless memories.
Lion's eyes widen.
Why?
The Master of Dreams turns to look at Ozul.
And Oz, I still hate you.
For good reason, I would assume. She turns back to Lion.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't keep all the extra baggage.
Can we blast Oz now? Lion looks between them.
Love, hate. What does she mean?
You could just ask! The Master of Dreams looks back at Lion and her stare drifts down to the gun at Lion's side. Heh.
Do you really think that will help?
The Master of Dreams looks at Ozul for a moment before she turns away, facing the throne.
It's him that trapped us here. Him and that masked boy. They separated our soul, broke us apart so you couldn't remember.
Oh! So what you're telling me is that, okay, so you're part 2 of the soul. Where's the third part? Where's the third part of the soul? Her voice drips with barely contained anger. Lion stiffens.
Oz? That's not true.
My God, can you please, for the love of God, use more than the one brain cell you've got?
Oh, isn't it?
She says the words, clearly mocking Lion. Lion's brows knit together.
Yes, I know you're lying. Oz would never hurt me.
Lion takes a step closer to Ozul and gives his hand a squeeze.
Thank you.
He whispers the words, sounding genuinely touched.
Of course. I trust you, Oz.
I think we're done talking to her.
Lion hesitates.
Oz is right. There's nothing more to say. She just keeps lying.
I am actually having a goddamn aneurysm from this. Lion raises the gun, aiming it at the Master of Dreams.
You fucking idiot.
She falls to the ground. Lion and Ozul watch, silent for a moment.
Is she dead? I don't understand. We were supposed to go back to the real world. Why aren't we still here?
Return is impossible now.
Hanako.
Her voice cracks.
Thank God he's here. He might know something.
Oh, now you want to listen to Hanako? Now you want to listen to him? What is wrong with you?
Why is return impossible?
Hanako looks at her.
You just destroyed your own soul. What a pity. It was such a nice one, too.
Hey, that's me you're talking about. Lion turns her head to look at Ozul. Guys, I told you so. I told you that we could not trust Oz. Ozul starts laughing, throwing his head back as maniacal laughter echoes through the room. He turns to Lion and holds her face in his hands. Oh, Lion. Lion, Lion, Lion.
You are mine. You are mine and only mine!
Great. He pulls her closer, laughter shaking his body.
You don't even belong to yourself anymore!
Then, what?
You are mine!
Wow, someone's got attachment issues. Lion's eyes grow wide.
What? No! I can't!
Lion's head starts to swim. In the real world, 1 month earlier, Lion and Ozul sit at a park bench. Oz, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Us. You're too possessive. Possessive? Give me an example. I don't remember doing that. I don't have an example ready, but I've been thinking about this for a while. Wait, Lion, I can change. Please, please, just tell me what I'm doing wrong. Lion sighs. Okay, give me a moment to think. She takes a moment. Ozul waits silently. Remember when you didn't let me meet up with my friend? I just didn't like the way he... Or go downtown without you. I miss you too much. Or when you read my text messages behind my back. It was for your... Stop! Stop. Lion throws up her hands. I can see there's no point in talking. We're over. She stands up from the bench and starts walking away. Wait! Lion! I could live without you, so please! Lion pauses for a moment, turning to look at him for one last time. I missed the part where that's my problem. In the real world 8 days ago, Ozul holds a diary in his hands, frantically writing in it. He finishes, then sets it on the floor. Yes! Yes! He pricks his finger with a needle, letting a single drop fall into the pages. Lion. Oh, powerful demon. Please, grant me my wish. I will give you anything. You can have my soul. Huh. The soul is hardly good enough for this kind of deal. If you go ahead with this deal, you'll get Lion's soul too. Hanako folds his arms. You are really a foul human now, aren't you? But fine. At least this should be interesting. Hanako holds out his hand to shake. Seal it. Ozul reaches out and clasps his hand in Hanako's, and the two shake hands. A mark appears on Ozul, shining brightly for a moment before it fades into a normal tattoo. It is done. I will trap the girl for you. But I am not on your side. Oh.
My head, it hurts.
Memories start to trickle into her mind before flowing out just as fast, dripping from her like water from a leak.
These memories. Oz?
She falls to her knees.
My legs! I can't stand!
Ozul kneels down next to her.
You look very good in this position.
Oh, you creep!
How can he say that? It's like I don't know him anymore.
Well, you never knew him before.
He did this to me.
Ozul. Ozul holds her face, then leans in and kisses her.
I can't even move.
Ozul kisses her again.
Yes. Yes. This is how you always should have been.
He starts to laugh. Ozul. Her hand grips the gun. Another feeling starts to replace the hollowness. A hot feeling spreading throughout her body.
Ozul, Master of Dreams was right. I will always love you and hate you.
With her remaining strength, she pulls the gun up to Ozul's chest and BLAM! Lion! Ozul collapses onto the floor, his eyes never leaving Lion, and an unhinged smile still lingering on his face.
I guess we'll die together. How romantic.
Well, screw off, Ozul.
He's right. That was the last of my strength.
Lion's legs finally give away, and she falls to the ground next to him. Ozul grins, a brilliant smile.
I will always love you.
Good to hear.
Leave. Or kill me as many times as you want. But I'll always.
The words die in his throat, and his head falls back.
Someone help.
Huh. Hanako steps in front of Lion's sight, inspecting both bodies.
There's no reason to keep the dream going. Good night.
Twisted end. You know, I'm starting to wonder if taking his hand was the right idea. I'm gonna take his hand.
Sorry, Oz, but I need to go back.
Lion reaches out her hand, clasping Hanako's in her own.
It's a deal.
Hanako gives a nod.
Smart girl. You did nothing to deserve this, after all.
Wait! Does that mean Oz?
Lion opens her mouth to ask, but before she can speak, her world goes black. Lion wakes up in a hospital room. She's awake!
Huh? Where am I?
You're in a hospital. You collapse all of a sudden.
Oh, my head hurts.
Drink the water. Take it easy. You were in a coma for 5 days.
5 days? I don't remember any of it. What the hell happened to me?
Lion heads to a familiar apartment, knocking on it a few times.
I saw in the news that my ex-boyfriend went missing. I just need to check for myself.
She knocks again, this time harder.
No answer. I still have a copy of the key, though. I just need to check with my own eyes.
Lion walks into the room.
There's no sign of him. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He said some really extreme things when we broke up. I might not want to date him anymore, but I still hope he's okay.
She heads out of the room.
He's really gone. I hope he's okay. I feel guilty leaving things like this. I wish I could find him, but there's not really much I can do. Goodbye, Ozul.
Shackles ending. Right, so final choice, which is to not kill anyone. I can't do this. Killing isn't the answer. Besides, maybe Hanako isn't lying. Maybe it really would be bad to kill the Master of Dreams. Lion heads back to her bedroom, going inside and closing the door. I'll have to break the news to Oz. I hope he won't be too disappointed. She lays down in bed. Suddenly, I feel so tired. I guess I haven't been getting any good sleep lately. Maybe I'll just take a nap. Lion drifts off to sleep. Lion wakes up with a stretch. That was a pretty good sleep.
Pretty good sleep. I feel really rested now.
Oh, okay. I guess it's voice from here on. She gets out of bed.
All right, off to find those pieces of my soul. And to find Ozul, to tell him I changed my mind. Usually, he runs into me pretty fast. I guess I'll keep looking around until I see him? Who knows? I might find a piece of my soul.
Lion makes a cursory glance through the rooms near hers.
I've already looked through all of these rooms. Still nothing.
Lion keeps wandering.
I guess I haven't looked through these rooms yet.
She steps inside a room.
Whoa, what a big room.
It looks like some sort of stage.
Is that you in here?
Lion turns to see Ozul approaching her.
Thought I heard you.
I was looking for you, actually. And the pieces of my soul.
Ozul tilts his head with a frown.
You're still looking?
Well, okay. As much as I would like to be mad at the fact that that was the whole point in the first place, I know for a fact you don't want me to leave anymore, so I'm not even going to be mad anymore. I'm just disappointed. Lion nods.
Yes, I've decided. I won't kill anyone. We'll find my pieces of soul and get out of here peacefully.
I mean, the only person I'm willing to kill is probably Ozul. Ozul looks concerned.
All right. If that's what you've decided.
Now stop freaking trying to, like, distract me and let me get off my search. I'll help you. Lion relaxes, letting go of tension she didn't know she was holding.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. I was planning on looking in this room.
Ozul looks around.
Let's get started.
Ozul immediately walks up to the red curtains, hopping up on stage and slipping inside.
That was fast. Maybe he really wanted to go there. I know I do, but I should check the rest of the room first.
Lion walks through the room. I'm pretty sure he's hiding it behind there.
Nope, nothing. This room is pretty bare. Time to head to the stage.
Check this out!
Ozul steps out of the curtains, holding a wooden sword, painted with silver and gold to make it look real.
There's all sorts of props back here.
Oh! You're gonna distract me again, aren't you, you piece of I'm not gonna swear. He grins, giving the sword a few thrusts in the air.
How goofy. It's kind of cute. Any pieces of soul?
The smile fades from Ozul's face.
No, I didn't see any.
I don't trust you at all, Oz! Lion frowns.
Let me see.
She climbs up onto the stage and heads behind the curtain.
Whoa, you weren't kidding. There's a bunch of junk back here.
Junk? I think it's treasure. Have a little imagination.
Lion comes up, wearing a prop tiara. Heh! Ozul covers his mouth.
Cute!
Lion blushes, but she gives a curtsy. Ozul laughs.
I guess you're the princess and I'm the knight.
Oh my god, for real, like that's where your head's gonna go. He kneels in front of Lion, feigning a serious expression.
Lady, I will serve you for all eternity.
Oz?
Lion starts to blush, and she can't help but laugh as well.
I haven't been able to have this much fun since I got here.
Ozul starts to smile.
No pieces of soul, but it's not a total waste, right?
Lion sits at the edge of the bed.
Yeah, I guess not.
Ozul sits next to her.
There's a lot of fun places in the mansion. I could show you all of them.
Ah, screw off, Oz!
I'd like that. I guess I don't mind taking a while to find the pieces of my soul. Because Ozul is right here with me.
Ozul lays on his back, looking up.
Where to next?
Let's search the rooms nearby.
She hops off the stage and holds out a hand to him.
Ready to go?
Ozul sits up, taking her hand, while a bright smile spreads on his face.
I'm always ready to go anywhere with you.
Let's see. What's this next room?
We've been here before! We've been here! What do you mean, what is this room? The two walk into a greenhouse, sprawling with plants of all kinds, the moonlight shimmering on the leaves.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Ozul reaches out to hold Lion's hand.
Be careful. Some of these plants aren't friendly at night.
Huh? How can a plant be... I suppose it can't hurt to be careful.
The two walk through the greenhouse.
This is amazing.
She looks up, catching sight of the sky through the glass.
Wow, this is the first time I've seen the stars here. I guess since I don't remember, it's actually my first time seeing the stars ever.
Ozul smiles warmly.
If I knew how much you like it, I would have shown you this earlier.
He gives Lion's hand a squeeze. Lion returns a warm smile.
Thanks, Oz. I'm glad I'm not here alone.
Me too. Actually, I really like you.
Lion's smile grows wider.
I like you too, Oz.
Ozul beams, the smile lighting up his whole face.
Why don't I take you on a date?
That sounds great.
We can look for pieces of soul while going on dates. How romantic!
Lion blushes. I mean, you could have just been forward with this the whole time. I have a feeling that I would have been a lot more okay with it if you would have been forward about the fact that you just want to date me while I'm out looking for pieces of my soul. It's not as if you're trying to hide them this whole time.
Oz?
You don't want to?
No, Actually, I'd love to. It's just a bit embarrassing.
Ozul gives a laugh.
I'll have to make you so used to it, you won't get embarrassed anymore.
Lion covers her face.
He's so forward, but it's not bad. I just keep getting flustered. Okay, we can do that.
Ozul leans in closer to Lion's face.
Why don't you become my girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Oh, I really
want to, but it won't feel real. Not... Maybe what... girlfriend?
Why don't you...
Okay, we can do that.
Ozul leans in closer to Lion's face.
Why don't you become my girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Oh,
I really want to, but it won't feel real. Not in this dream. Maybe when we get out of here, let's date in the real world. I want to leave this place together with you.
Ozul's face becomes unreadable for a moment before his polite smile returns to his face.
Of course. Until then, I will be by your side.
We searched and searched but didn't find anything. It's okay, we can look more tomorrow. With Oz by my side, I'm not in any rush.
Day 10.
And there's nothing here.
No luck again. Maybe these pieces of soul don't exist.
They do exist. I found one already. Hanako helped me with that. Maybe I should ask for Hanako's help instead of yours. You've been pretty useless this whole time, Oz. Lion's eyes widen.
Huh? But...
Just think about it. You're the only one that's actually seen it.
Are you gaslighting me?
Wait, Hanako was there too.
He's just the servant of the Master of Dreams. He was probably just messing with you.
Hanako does feel like he's always messing with me. And it really was just the two of us. You might be right.
But no matter what, I'll look for them with you.
I'm so glad Oz is here with me.
Day 13.
Nothing here either.
Ugh, I think you're right. I don't think the pieces of my soul even exist.
Ozul starts to smile.
I'm glad you finally realized. I was a bit worried.
I feel so stupid. Still, maybe we should finish checking the rest of the mansion before I throw in the towel.
Of course. But why don't we take a break? We could go dancing again.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go dance.
Day 17.
Nothing here.
We're running out of places to look.
At least we had a fun time dancing yesterday. And the day before.
Ozul perks up.
You're really getting to be a better dancer.
Lion grins at the praise.
Thank you! Thank you!
She reaches out to hold Ozul's hand.
It's all thanks to you.
She gives his hand a squeeze.
Actually, I've been thinking, why wait until we leave? I want to be your girlfriend.
Ozul grins wide, looking happier than Lion has ever seen him. He throws his arms around Lion in a hug.
Me too, me too. I want to be your boyfriend.
Lion hugs back.
I love you.
Lion pulls away from the hug, her eyes wide.
Love?
You don't have to reply. I just wanted you to know.
Lion relaxes.
Thanks for telling me.
The two walk hand in hand in silence, with Lion occasionally searching here and there for soul pieces, two big smiles on both their faces. Day 24.
What a room! I've never been anywhere this grand before.
I mean, it's a study.
I might miss it when we go back to the real world.
Actually, Lion.
I've been thinking, and
He shifts, the usual confidence leaving his body.
I think this is the real world.
Nope! Ozul tenses, as if waiting for an impact. Lion's eyes widen.
Huh? But Hanako showed me the mirror.
Didn't he do that just to torture you?
Lion falls silent.
It did feel like torture. So then... this is so confusing. I thought I had everything figured out already.
So, we don't have to worry.
Lion looks at Ozul's face. He shoots her a bright smile.
I've been living here for as long as I can remember. I don't believe that there's a real world, but Hanako insists otherwise.
Hanako. No wonder you seem to hate him so much.
Ozul nods.
Hanako is a snake. You can't trust him.
But if this is real, then...
Ozul puts his hand on Lion's shoulder.
Don't overthink it. This is the real world. You don't have to worry about anything anymore.
I don't have to worry?
Ozul reaches out to Lion's hair, stroking it.
Good girl. Yes. Let all those useless thoughts leave you.
Screw off, Ozul!
And we can be happy here. Forever.
Being happy forever? It sounds so nice. I want it to be real. But...
Ozul leans in, giving Lion a kiss. Her thoughts immediately evaporate as she wraps her arms around Ozul, kissing back.
yes, this has to be real.
Day 28.
Time for a midnight snack. Let's see.
I was about a heaping pile of nothing. Lion opens the fridge.
Huh? There's nothing here? Whatever. I'll just ask Oz to make me something later.
Lion starts humming to herself as she does the dishes.
Are you here?
Ozul's panicked voice carries from the hallway. Lion looks up.
Oz, I'm in the kitchen.
Immediately, Ozul bursts into the room.
I was so worried when you weren't in your room.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted a quick bite.
Ozul frowns.
You shouldn't be going places without me. It's too dangerous. And it makes me lonely.
Well, screw your feelings, Ozul. It looks out like a kicked puppy.
I can't stand him looking like that.
Ozul brings out something from his pocket. Something shiny.
I need you to wear this.
He holds up a leather collar and a long chain. Okay!
You won't need to worry. I'll cook for you. I'll teach you how to dance, or how to garden, or anything. In return, you have to stay with me.
Please.
I'll make you happy. I'll make it so you never worry.
So I never worry.
Ozul leans in closer.
I know you'll die without me. And I'll die without you. This way, that will never happen. We'll be happy forever.
Forever? Oz. Forever with Oz.
Lion takes a step closer.
I love you.
Lion cranes her head up, exposing her neck.
I love you too, Ozul.
Ozul reaches up, fastening the collar around her neck. A brilliant smile breaks across his face.
You look beautiful. You look so breathtaking.
His hands brush up against the collar before resting them on Lion's neck. Lion shivers at the touch.
I want to be happy with you. Forever.
We will be.
He pulls at the chain, moving Lion forward to meet his lips with hers. Day something.
It's been so many days. I've lost count. But we couldn't find a single thing. Not that it matters. I found what's important. Right, Ozul?
Lion lays on the bed, the chain on her collar tightly in Ozul's hand as he lays next to her.
Of course, my love.
He pulls the chain to his lips, slowly kissing it. Lion watches his lips with hungry eyes. Ozul catches her eye, and he starts to smirk. He yanks the collar, pulling Lion towards him.
Oz?
She blushes, but obediently follows his movements.
Tell me, what do you want?
You.
He leans in and gives her a short kiss.
Where do you want to go?
Wherever you are.
Ozul smiles slowly before he leans in to kiss Lion's jaw.
Good. What are you looking for?
Nothing but you.
He leans in to give her a slower kiss.
Oz, please, more.
And who owns you?
Hanako!
You.
God damn it!
Ozul.
She whispers the word as if saying something holy. He kisses her again, slower and savoring each moment.
You're so good. The two of us will be happy.
And together, forever.
Ozul! Oh, it's you. Still sneaking up on people, as always. The deal is complete. Are you satisfied?
A wicked smile spreads on Ozul's face.
I couldn't be more satisfied. You truly work miracles, Hanako. Or should I say, Master of Dreams.
Hanako tilts his head.
Enjoy it while you can. Eventually, your souls are mine.
Ozul gives a rough laugh.
The deal was for forever. I will maintain the dream for as long as you live. It is up to you if that is forever.
Ozul folds his arms, his expression souring.
Whatever. I think it's time you leave, Master of Dreams.
Hanako nods.
I agree. Enjoy your forever, dreamer.
Wish ending. Anyway, that was Forgotten Souls. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. I feel like the voice actors did an incredible job with this. The writing is, the writing was there. I'm not a fan of how dumb the main character is. I do like a good tragedy. I did like the fact that there were technically no good endings, except for the ending where you end it early. But the problem with that ending was that, like, that's the one ending you can get into without having, like, the full context of what's going on in the world you're in. I feel like probably that was the best ending you could get. Everything else just ended up, like, being really twisted. I feel like the Wish ending was the most twisted. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And, as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.